The power of daily learning, reshaping your future. In a world obsessed with quick fixes, instant results, and overnight success, there's one truth that remains unshakable. Real transformation doesn't come from luck, talent, or perfect timing. It comes from learning. If you want to change your life, the most powerful decision you can make is to become a lifelong learner. Learning is not just a nice idea. It's not just a hobby or something to do when you have free time. It's the fuel that drives every improvement, every breakthrough, and every success. In this article, we'll explore in detail why daily learning is the single most important habit you can build, and how it has the power to completely reshape your future. Your level of education determines your level of success. Success is not random. It doesn't show up uninvited. It arrives when you are prepared for it, and that preparation begins with what you know. Look at anyone who has built a life of impact, wealth, influence, or mastery. You'll see a consistent thread. They're people who never stopped learning. Whether they're business leaders, artists, athletes, or creators, their knowledge gave them power. It gave them options. It gave them the skills they needed to rise. And no, this isn't about going back to school. It's about self-education, a relentless commitment to learning skills, ideas, and strategies that elevate your value. There are two types of people. Those who say, I already know enough. These people plateau, stagnate, and eventually decline. Those who say, there's always more to learn. These are the ones who rise. Every time you learn something new, you become more valuable. And in a world that rewards value, that's the ultimate advantage. Daily learning makes you smarter, stronger, and sharper. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. The more you feed it, the sharper it gets. You don't go to the gym once and expect lifelong fitness. In the same way, you can't stop feeding your mind and expect to remain sharp, creative, or adaptive. When you make learning a daily habit, you begin to think differently. You improve your decision-making. You gain a sense of confidence grounded in competence. This isn't just about accumulating knowledge. It's about building mental resilience. In a fast-changing world, your edge will not come from what you learned 10 years ago, but from what you're learning today. The people who thrive are not the ones who know the most facts. They're the ones who keep evolving. A better life starts with better knowledge. Your current reality, your income, habits, relationships, and results, is a direct reflection of what you currently know and understand. If you want a better life, you need better knowledge. Period. You can't expect new outcomes with old ways of thinking. The obstacles in your path are not permanent. They're only insurmountable when you don't yet know how to overcome them. Once you upgrade your mind, your circumstances begin to shift. Knowledge opens doors. It equips you to see possibilities where others only see problems. And it's available to you at any time. Read books. Study successful people. Ask questions. Explore ideas that challenge you. The more you understand, the more you can change. And the more you change, the more your life transforms. If you stop learning, you stop growing. Here's the hard truth. If you're not growing, you're falling behind. The world doesn't stand still. New technologies emerge. Industries evolve. Standards rise. If you're not learning, you're slowly becoming obsolete. Every day you don't grow is a day someone else does. And that edge compounds over time. Growth doesn't end with a diploma or a degree. It's a lifelong journey. And the people who keep climbing are the ones who never stop learning. Success doesn't care how old you are, where you started, or what you've done in the past. It cares about what you're willing to learn next. Your mind needs knowledge, like your body needs food. Think of knowledge as the nutrition your brain needs to function, grow, and thrive. Just as your body gets weak and slow without food, your mind becomes dull and ineffective without new learning. Want to make better decisions? Feed your mind. Want to solve more complex problems? Feed your mind. Want to create a better future? Feed your mind. You don't have to consume a book a day. Just 20 to 30 minutes of focused, intentional learning can compound into a radically improved version of yourself. Start replacing low-value distractions, endless scrolling, mindless entertainment, with high-value inputs, books, podcasts, mentorship, intentional conversation. Over time, that one decision will change everything. Make learning a non-negotiable habit. You don't need permission. You don't need a classroom. And you definitely don't need to wait. You can start right now. Read for 15 minutes instead of scrolling. Watch a documentary instead of binge watching a series. Ask deeper questions. Reflect on better answers. Take action on what you learn. Because knowledge without action is wasted potential, but knowledge applied is transformation. Final thoughts. You are the architect of your future. Success is not mysterious. It's not reserved for the lucky or the gifted. It belongs to those who learn how to create it. Every day, you face a choice. Stay where you are, or invest in who you can become. And every minute you spend learning something valuable is a brick laid in the foundation of your future. So don't wait. Make learning your lifestyle. Commit to daily growth. Feed your mind. Build your future. Because when you change what you know, you change everything.